Hello, everybody. What I'm going to go over really quickly is the job site, the industry tour presentation assignment. So you'll be getting a hard copy of this from your peer mentor. This will also be posted in Canvas here shortly. It should be posted this afternoon, but I wanted to go over it a little bit with you in case you have any questions about what's expected. So let me get that shared here really quick. Okay, so the job site tour that you did, you'll be doing a presentation on that with your group. It's going to look a little bit different this semester because we're doing the presentation online. So what our expectation is that you will, as a group, create a PowerPoint going over what you want to share about that tour. So your peer mentor can help you with that if you're having some questions or concerns about what you should include in the presentation. But basically, you'll have a PowerPoint where you'll talk a little bit about your industry mentor, a little bit about the job site, the project, some things that you learned, all of that. So that will need to be in a PowerPoint. Uh, in this assignment sheet, we have the description of what you're doing and then the requirements for what needs to be done. So using a PowerPoint for that. Keep in mind this is, it should be considered a professional presentation. If we were doing it in person, you would be standing in the front of a room, dressed kind of similar to as if you were going to the career fair. So we do want that professional attire. The presentation should be about 8 to 12 minutes, which means that each person in the group is going to have a segment of that presentation that you'll be talking about. And then the way that we're going to do it this time is kind of similar to how I'm doing this recording, where I basically opened up a Zoom meeting, started a new meeting, and then I shared my screen to show, whatever I want to show, and I'm talking so you can see me in this presentation, but you can also see what I'm showing you on the screen. It might take a little bit of practice if you haven't done that before. You'll also need to coordinate that as a group, so that's going to be a little bit tricky. You definitely need to practice this. So basically you're going to do that in kind of like a live Zoom meeting, but you're going to record that so that once it's recorded, you can upload it into Canvas and everybody will be, I'll be able to see every group, all of that once you have it done. So definitely practice that. Definitely talk to your peer mentor if you're having questions about the logistics of how you do this. I know that a lot of you have already gone on your tours, so I would recommend getting started on this early so that it doesn't really, sneak up on you at the end of the semester. If you haven't gone on your tour yet, keep this in mind as you're going on that tour. And if you were not able to go on your tour, if you were quarantined or just unable to physically go on the tour for whatever reason, you need to be talking to your peer mentor about that to see what kind of alternate assignment we can have in store. So there is still, if you're in that situation, there is still a tour that you'll do. There is still a presentation, so you don't get out of presenting. But you'll need to talk to your peer mentor about that as soon as possible if you're in that case. So this assignment page will be put up in Canvas here shortly, and you're also getting a hard copy of it from your peer mentor when you go to that small group time. So if you have any questions about this, please chat with your peer mentor. And I'll make another video just kind of going over the advising stuff too. So if you have questions about where to find advising materials, you can take a look at the next video.